Hi everyone. So today we will discuss about IEEE 1061 standard, which provides a framework for measuring software quality, and it also allows the establishment and identification of software quality measures based on quality requirements in order to implement analyze and validate software processes and products. This standard claims to adapt to all the business models, types of softwares, and also in the stages of software lifecycle. IEEE 1061 standard presents examples of measures without formally prescribing specific measures. Uh, Figure 3.3 illustrates the structure of the major concepts proposed in this quality model. At the top tier, we can see that software quality requires a specification of a certain number of quality attributes, which serve to describe the final quality um, desired in the attributes desired by the client and users allows for the definition of software quality requirements. There must be a consensus with respect to these requirements within a project team, and their definitions should be clearly written in both the project and technical specification. Quality factors suggested by this standard are assigned attributes at the next tier, and the tier below that, and only if necessary, subfactors can then be assigned to each quality factors. Nasty measures are associated with E quality factors, allowing for the quantitative evaluation of the quality factor or subfactor. So this is a general layout of the model. Each quality, software quality is has a certain specification, and we design some quality factors to that, and each factor is has quality metric, and quality factor also can be subdivided into subfactor, and in the end we design some metrics to measure the quality subfactors and all merged into a single subfactor factor. The model is interesting since it provides a defined step to use quality measures in the following situation. So what are the situations? Software program acquisition, in order to establish a contractual commitment regarding quality objectives for client users and verify whether they were met by allowing their measurement when adapting and releasing the software. Software development, in order to clarify the document and document quality characteristics on which designers and developers must work in order to respect the customers' quality requirements. And then quality assurance and quality control audit, in order to enable those outside the development team to evaluate the software quality. Then during maintenance, allow the maintainer to understand the level of quality and service to maintain when making changes or upgrades to the software. Then client user allow user to save quality characteristics and evaluate their presence during acceptance tests. So these are some of the phases where um, uh, these quality model provide you a detailed guidance. The phonics steps are proposed under IEEE 160 standard. So you first start by identifying the list of non-functional quality measurements for the software as of the beginning of the specification elicitation. To define these requirements, contractual stipulations, standards, and company history must be taken into account. Make sure you meet everybody involved to discuss the factors that should be considered. Make a list and make sure to resolve any conflicting point of views. Quantify each quality factor. Identify the measures to evaluate these factors and standard desired objectives in order to meet the threshold and level of quality expected. Then you should have measures and threshold approved. This step is important since it will identify the possibility of carrying these measurements within an organization. Then perform a cost benefit study to identify the cost of implementing the measures for the project. This may be necessary due to additional cost to enter the information, automate calculations, interpret and present the results, or it may be important due to cost to modify support software, or cost for software assessment specialists, or for purchase of specialized software to measure the software application or training required to apply the measurement plan. So cost-benefit analysis in this scenario is very important. So implementing the measurement method after you have um, defined the quality factors and did the cost benefit analysis. So you can implement the measurement method, define the data collection procedure, describing storage, responsibilities, training, etc. Prototype the measurement process, choose which part of the software in which to apply the measures, use the results to improve the cost benefit analysis, and collect data and calculate values observed from quality factors. Then you can analyze the results, analyze the differences between the measurement obtained and expected values, analyze significant differences, identify measures outside the expected limits of for further analysis, make decisions based on quality, use validation measures to make predictions during development, and use measures to validate the quality during tests. Then validate the measures. How you will validate the measure? It is necessary to identify measures that can predict the values of quality factors, because you need some measurement measurement methodology. So validation is not universal, is not universal, but must be done for each project. So what are the some techniques for validation? One is for linear correlation. If there is a positive correlation, the measure can be used as a substitute for the factor. So identification of a variation, consistency, foreseeability. This factor evaluates whether the measurement formula can predict a quality factor with the desired accuracy. So this is foreseeability. And the consistency is this allows us to sort products based on quality. And identification of variation, this criteria ensures that the measures measure chosen can detect changes in quality. Then power of discrimination and reliability. The measures must be able to distinguish between the high quality software and low quality software. This is the power of discrimination, and measure must show that P in percentage, the correlation, identification, possibility are valid. Right, please 106.1 standard has allowed to put measurement into practice and to link product measures with client user requirements. Since this standard was considered as a guide, it was not very popular sort of the military for several reasons, which are the seen as being too expensive. Some did not see it useful, and the industry was not ready to use it, and supply did not want to measure in this way by their clients. So these are some of the factors which due to which this standard was more popular among the practitioners. Thank you and bye.